Lewis Adult Education Center actually provides services, a wide range for adults. Adult basic English for just anyone that wants to come in and upgrade their skills. We have computer classes, we have business classes, even including medical billing. One of the key programs we have is our high school diploma program. We also have for GED preparation, which is an alternative to a diploma. The anchor of the program, where we just get a lot of participation, is with our English as a second language program.
September, October, November, December.
English is a horrible language to learn, an awful, awful, awful language to learn. Everything in English is except when it isn't. The sounds are like this except the times when they're like that. It's an awful language to learn. I have such awe and admiration for my students who try, who actually stand up in front of 40 strangers and speak in English, make up conversations, create sentences, and do it very well. It takes a tough kind of customer to do that. It's a trial by fire that everybody in this class goes to. To not know the culture is to not function well in it. To not know the culture is to be pretty much doomed in corporate America. To not be able to manipulate the language cuts you off from just a tremendous range of the experiences available in any culture.
And I have a little difficult problem with English. For this reason, I want to come here in the adult school to improve my English for the better speaking, writing, and reading. With our environment, our neighbor, for the shopping, for everything, we need it.
I want to improve my English language because language is the most important for people to doing anything. I don't want mention it just for work because I can't do nothing without language.
We have people that are coming here voluntarily. No one says they have to come to school, like kindergarten through 12th grade. We take attendance every day that they're here. If they're not here, we don't call them, we don't bug them. It's you come when you can. We know they have a variety of circumstances, such as family obligations, child care, their work schedule, and they're focused. We don't really deal with discipline problems. And I've worked K-12, and I've worked at many different venues, and sometimes you have people that aren't motivated, and then you deal with discipline problems, this and that. It's almost non-existent here. There's a level of feeling maybe intimidated about going into a schooling environment, but I think, you know, with Lewis Adult, it has a long tradition of providing ESL services. We probably have an advantage that we look, well, this used to be an elementary school, and so it's not as intimidating as a larger campus. We do provide childcare, so while their older children are in school, those parents can come during the daytime, sometimes at night, and we provide babysitting childcare services so that the younger ones can be watched while the parents are in learning English.
So to be able to bring their children to this facility, to have a child care person that's right next door in the other room, they have beautiful things for the children to play with, then it leaves the parents, it gives them a peace of mind so they can focus on their study. And it's very heartwarming to watch the parents in this class. They come here and they study very hard. The teacher's really firm and puts them right to work right away, and it's encouraging to see. It's really heartwarming to see, and I don't think they could do that kind of focus if they didn't know their children were in a safe, secure place.
If your children speak the language and you don't, you're at a tremendous disadvantage in helping them get through the system. I have parents here who drop their kids off at school and come here because when they are helping their children with their homework, they want to know what they're talking about. They want to be able to truly help, to truly understand. My students tend to be half Spanish speaking, most of them from Mexico, but not all. I have students from Colombia and Guatemala and El Salvador and Nicaragua and all those places as well. And the rest of my students tend to be from every place else. Cambodia, from a few students from Pakistan and from Nepal this year, a fair number of students from Vietnam. And as I say that, I'm taken by how very little cultural tension there is in the classroom. We are all very different, but there's a sameness that comes with being human.